people of Beijing love to play with things. Even the most ordinary objects can be turned into art by a professional. A different group of artists are skilled at telling stories and expressing emotions. They surprise their audiences with their ingenious performances. Preparing and carrying out these performances is not easy. The performers must be patient, sincere and bold. Nevertheless, there will always be those acting out the biggest performance of their lives on small stages. Summer is fading as the sun shines warmly on the peaceful Grand View Garden, a popular Beijing park. After lunch, a folk artist dressed in a traditional costume prepares for his show. Folk artist Zhang Qiang attracts people to his show by chanting the story and making dramatic gestures. The audience can peek into the box through the lens and see moving pictures. When he has finished narrating a scene, he pulls one of the strings on the side of the box. This makes the pictures in the box change. The way the moving picture show works is quite simple, but its origin is a big secret. The moving picture show is the predecessor of modern movies. In the late 19th century, Thomas Edison's kinetoscope was introduced into China, where it was called the Western lens. It was gradually adopted for traditional Chinese operas to become a true Chinese and Western synthesis. Zhang Qiang may not know the connection between Thomas Edison and the moving picture show. He discovered this art form 20 years ago, but had no idea how to make it his profession. In 1996, Zhang Qiang found the man performing the moving picture show in the photo, but his joy was soon dampened by what he was told. Zhang Qiang was just getting by, so he had no way to development. He had to find another way to realize his dream. Shadow puppets aren't unique to Beijing. In fact, they only became popular in Beijing in the Qing dynasty through family performance troupes. Liu Baogang is a descendant of an original member of the Liu family troupe. He became a trainee in the Beijing shadow puppetry troupe at the age of 15 and is now as old as his puppets.
这件人物叫做金蝉大仙，就是白骨精的妈妈，那个人物。30年。
Two sticks can express any emotion, and a pair of hands can mobilize thousands of troops. There are many stories about the origin of shadow. Some say it was invented for an emperor of the Han dynasty. Others say it was invented by military strategy to strike fear into his enemies. Both explanations indicate it was invented by chance.
最难刻吧，
也不能说最难刻哈，反正就是
最费眼，
反正见功夫啊，见功夫。
One does the carving, and the other adds the color.
皮影上色着色呀，它最大的特点就是旋着慢的，它两面透，上完一面看不行，还得上这面。
Making puppets should have been an important source of revenue for the troupe, but this ancient form of entertainment has gradually gone out of favor in today's modern life.
你跟大街上谁一起说皮影？哦，我知道，听说过，不管从电影、电视或者是都听说过。但是真正什么是皮影，他并不了解。来了以后，你这皮哪是皮影？这不实际不是，塑料首先它不能雕刻。
Traditional puppets are made of donkey or horse. Carving them is a painstaking task.
耳朵，然后这是一铃子，它带铃子，带着那个毛刻的，所以挺见功夫的。
Puppets are very expensive, but demand is limited. Many older artists will soon retire, and it takes. As the head, Liu Baogang is worried about the future of his troupe.
动身了吗？
都房费，下半年房费。
我现在开车，你一会儿猴给我回个电话。
好，好了，哎。
Liu Baogang is always on the phone because he acts as agent, janitor, mover, and sometimes
都说师兄啊，师兄啊，师傅师弟身遭劫，性命不保啊！我老入爬山涉水的跑来找你，怎么着？你竟敢见死不救？你呀，你真是啊，铁打的心肠啊！
The folk art world is supported by a complicated and interwoven social network.
有这么一句话，就是说万象归春，变戏法的、练武术的、唱戏的、唱大鼓的，所有都是相法，就是靠表演。走，走，走，走。
Qian Xiuming became attracted to this form of magic about a year ago and is now carrying on its traditions.
二龙戏珠，拿过来搁在手里边一拍，进，一蹬出来。二郎担山，拿过球搁在手里边一拍就进去啊，这边一蹬出来，割肚还丹。木派戏法呢，有一特点是4面观瞧，8面观看。 不像西洋魔术，你站在后边看穿帮了。跟这画条马路，这么一扒拉，说过去吧，没了。
Traditional magic is fantastic. Magicians like Qian Xiuming say it's not suitable for a large stage. Even Qian Xiuming's own acrobatic troupe mainly participates in large-scale magic and acrobatic shows that aren't suitable for traditional magic acts. The popularity of such productions is threatening rival of traditional magic performance.
今天去那个万丰小吃城，有那么一个演出，就跟侯总一块合作搞的那个，他因为他是民俗小吃，跟咱们这民俗节目有点都挨着。
Tian Xiuming is always on the lookout for suitable venues for his traditional magic shows.
就是这个喜庆丰收也好，还是五谷丰登也好，它都是这种吉祥话。
Today will be his debut at the Wangfeng Food Court.
咱们头一次来这儿也还头一次，和这个地儿有可能我们长期的一个合作的伙伴。
Although he has over 20 years of stage experience, Tian still has a little stage fright. It's very important to him to win the audience over with his traditional magic. Zhang Tian is helping his friend renovate the house whenever he has time. But he is not an ordinary part-time worker. Before he started his moving picture show business, he was a professional mason.
那年我是瓦工，一天才30块钱，一个月才1000多，不到1000。
Zhang Tian wasn't happy being a mason. He wanted to start the moving picture show business. The biggest obstacle was the very expensive equipment.
我就喜欢这个，我就弄了。我们村有个木匠，我就把他就叫来，他就往里瞅，瞅的片不片的，瞅里就够了。
Zhang Tian asked a carpenter friend to help him build the box. Then he asked a young local painter to copy the murals in the village temple. This reduced the cost to a little over 1,000 RMB.
他们来到了灵感庙啊，就见那冷风嗖嗖，阴惨惨的不多时，来了一个妖怪，他就真凶残，要吃他们就多完他。
His dream of becoming a moving picture performer finally comes true.
庄稼人能人起早太黑，你要是懒了嘛，吃不上饭呐。
Thanks to his knowledge of the market, Zhang Cheng does a brisk business.
你是奢侈性消费，也是即兴消费。咱是国庆节、春节，再当暑假，这孩子看现在，咱不是说非要琢磨孩子的钱，那孩子他瞧这个是新鲜玩意儿。
Zhang Cheng has been doing this for over a decade. There are few performers like him left in Beijing, but Zhang Cheng and his many apprentices new life into this traditional art form.
悟空和八戒跑到那唐三藏，将剑策马奔了西天，这个书说此处算一段，咱就拜拜了嘿。 The boredom of a regular job was never what the free-spirited Lu Baogang wanted for his life, but he has to soldier on for the sake of the family name.
一说陆家，且不管说我干皮影，我姐姐他们不干皮影，电视上哪儿要放了皮影啊，赶紧给我打电话，你看哪个影了？我说我知道了。
The Lu family shadow puppetry troupe has been a contemporary pillar of this art form in Beijing. Even the Beijing shadow puppetry troupe was established based on the Liu family, and father was its first director. This contract to perform in the Swenhe area of Beijing is the largest of the year for Liu Baogang's troupe, calls for 40 shows.
在中国已经有2000多年的历史了，在北京也有600年历史了。我们北京
The troupe has long anticipated such an opportunity, and the children in the audience are excited. This gives Liu Baogang a great feeling of pride and satisfaction. The growing popularity of modern movies and television is threatening the survival of shadow puppetry. Liu Baogang's late father forbade him from learning the trade.
在我父亲去世前1秒钟，都不主张他的子女再干皮影。
Liu Baogang's father died unexpectedly while preparing for the restructuring of the troupe. His father left him when Liu Baogang was only 15 years old. At the time, he planned to become a teacher.
北京皮影对我应该说是一种责任感，或者有一种无形的压力。
Shadow puppetry is in his family's blood. It seems as though it was always Liu Baogang's fate to choose this profession.
刀口就非常的亮，能够拖出刀口，行刀如何走刀。
In April 2012, Liu Baogang was appointed director of the Beijing Shadow Puppetry Troupe. The title is a great honor, and even more, a heavy responsibility. This traditional trick is called the fairy plucks beans. It is the first trick Tian Xiuming learned. It was a show like this that first made him fall in love with magic.
我说，既然是骗人的，为什么还这么多这个观众喜欢啊？都围着看，哎，都参与，都演完以后呢，最可贵的是呢，很多人拿着烟给我师傅敬烟，都这样的，我感觉很有人缘儿。这就来两场。
His favourite story is about his teacher travelling around the country with no money. He believes magicians can go anywhere and make friends, selflessly help people in trouble.
看好了，魔母在这儿，抓在手里边，走下来，一扔，上去。吹口气，吃饭没有？你看你没有劲儿，没吃饭呢。
The limitations of traditional magic are actually its most attractive feature. Stage magicians are respected and admired by the audience, but a fast-talking traditional magician makes friends with the audience.
有变化没有？没有变化，没有。好，大家看好了， 在我手里边飞升。
这个呢就是眼巴前儿，大家这么看着，哎呦，太神奇了，而且呢就是拉近了观众跟演员的距离。
Tien Xiuming knows how important his performance is. Every member of the audience watching a performance on a small stage that becomes a friend contributes to the revival of this traditional art form.
太好了，吹口气来。好，借这位朋友一口仙屁，不是仙气，仙屁。哎，往上一指，1、2、3说2、3说，用2个神童在云端空中抓一把，不是任何假，抓在手里瞧不见，扔到里边就能变。来，呼，这就来了。哇！哇，这个仙屁厉害哟！祝大家是年年有余。
Moving picture, magic and shadow puppetry shows were performed in the Tianxiao area in the old days. Those shows are long gone, but these statues are reminders of that era. But some contemporary performers continue to perform the traditional arts on small stages to make a living or because they enjoy performing them. They are injecting new life into these old art forms, while at the same time enriching their lives.